This is DieCast Street League.
And I'm Roy.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you.
This is DieCast Street League. We are here in Rock City. It is a beautiful 81-degree day. It's great for racing.
It sure is.
This is an A-class race event.
When are we gonna see the B-class action?
In the next race or two. Why, you got a B-class car?
No, I'm just asking.
Well, let's get to these drivers and cars. 2020 Chevy Corvette.
This car looks sinister.
The driver of that car is Papa E from Team E67 DieCast.
Papa E can drive.
He did pretty good the first time.
890 horsepower.
1997 Chevy Corvette.
This car is fast.
The driver of that car is Numbskull from Team Numbskull Racing.
Numbskull is always number one or number two when he's racing. 980 horsepower. Is it time for lunch?
1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302. The driver of that car is Russell Anderson from Team RWA Racing.
Russell got a new car, I see. 990 horsepower. This car can move.
1998 Ferrari 308. The driver of that car is Georgie from Team Rock City.
Georgia gotta be dumb, stupid, or rich to race this Ferrari. 895 horsepower. I love seeing horsepower.
There you have it. Those are the cars and drivers that will be putting it all on the line for your viewing pleasure.
We commend you.
We going the best out of 8 races wins. First place gets 3 points. Second place gets 2. Third place will get 1 point.
I said it 1,000 times. That 1 point can't win or lose you this race series.
That is facts, Roy. Let's go! Papa E has the lead going down the first long straight. Russell Anderson passed Numbskull for the second place position. Papa E took off out of the third turn but crashed after the jump but maintained the first place position. Russell Anderson is trying to get around him. He took the outside lane and the inside but could not get around Papa E. Papa E would take first place. Russell Anderson would take second. Numbskull will take third. What a race!
Man, I thought Papa E was gonna get passed up by Russell Anderson. He was harassing heavy.
Russell was all on Papa E's bumper all the way from the second turn all the way to the finish line.
Yeah, Papa E was playing defense like the Green Bay Packers. What happened to Georgie?
I think he took a DNF after the jump.
Let's check it out, bud.
Coming out of the first turn, Papa E and Numbskull were neck and neck over the rickety bridge. Papa E got the first place and Russell Anderson got the second place away from Numbskull as well.
And Georgie was harassing Numbskull for the third place position, bud.
Yeah, Roy, every position was getting challenged up until this point where Papa E took off with about a 6 or 7 car lead. After the jump, he came down squirrely, but somehow got the Corvette pointed in the right direction.
Papa E got a nice lead coming out of the third turn. Look at all the air he got, bud. Almost cleared the bridge.
Yeah, Roy, I think he did make it to the bridge. He got a lot of air, one of the biggest airs you will see.
Numbskull bumped Russell Anderson right there over the jump. He still kept the Boss 302 straight.
Oh, that's what happened to Georgia. He hit the bridge right there in front of McDonald's.
The quarter pounders are greasy.
What does that have to do with him crashing?
Maybe somebody was eating one over there.
Right here, Russell Anderson was harassing Papa E coming out of the S-curves. He was on his bumper, tried to take the outside lane to get the pass, couldn't get it. He cut him off, tried to take the inside lane. He cut him off again. Great defense.
Sure was, just like the Green Bay Packers, bud. He was all on Papa E's bumper, tried to take the outside lane. Papa E cut him off. He tried to take the inside lane. He blocked him again. That was dirty.
Papa E and the Corvette won that race. Roy, that was not dirty.
He got a 1434 time. Yeah, it was.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang has 2. Numbskull in the blue Corvette has 1. Georgie in the Ferrari has 0. Papa E in the black Vet has 3.
Okay.
Race 2 about to go down right now.
We got Georgie and Numbskull in the front row. They're about to do battle.
Should be a good one. Let's go! Georgie and Numbskull are doing battle down the first long straight. Georgie has the first place. Numbskull got it, and then Papa E got the second place, but Georgie got the second place right back from Papa E. Papa E crashed, and Russell Anderson got the third place away from him. Numbskull is getting harassed by Georgie, but could not get around Numbskull. Numbskull would maintain the first place position. Georgie would take second. Russell Anderson would take third. What a race!
Hot dang, bud, they were doing battle like a couple of bald eagles fighting over a toupee.
Yeah, Roy, they were going at it. Let's check out the replay. Numbskull and Georgie were toe-to-toe going over the rickety bridge, but Georgie passed up Numbskull for the first place position. But Numbskull got the first place right back going into that second turn. Yeah, Papa E did pass Georgie, but Georgie passed him back up right there over the bridge going into that third turn, bud. Yeah, Roy, Papa E passed Georgie, Georgie passed Papa E, and then Russell Anderson passed Papa E, but Papa E got the third place away from Russell Anderson over the jump. It was a lot of overtakes.
It sure was. It was so many overtakes I could hardly keep up with. It was a lot going on, and I only got 2 eyeballs, bud.
Last time I checked, you do, Roy.
Dang, look at all the air Numbskull got. And Georgie caught off Papa E. He crashed, boom, right there on the rock. I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay too. But right here, Numbskull had a 4-car lead going into the S-curves. Georgie closed the gap coming out of the S-curves, bumped the back of the Corvette. I don't know why he didn't take the inside lane. He might have got around Numbskull. Numbskull and the blue vet won that race.
And there was an entertaining race with a capital I. He got a 13.49 time.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang has 3. Numbskull in the blue vet has 4. Georgie in the Ferrari has 2. And Papa E in the black vet has 3.
Okay.
Race 3 about to go down right now.
We got Georgie going against Russell Anderson in the front row. Who's gonna take this one?
Georgie is in the pole position, but he's gonna have to work for this one. Let's go! Oh, Russell Anderson treated the light and got the first place away from Georgie. Papa E got the second place from Georgie. Georgie got the first place away from Russell Anderson. Oh no, Georgie got squirrely and left the door open for Russell Anderson, and he walked right through it. He would take the first place position. Papa E would take second place, and Numbskull would take third. What a race!
Well, hot dang, bud, they were doing battle like a couple of hyenas fighting over a Christmas ham with some mashed potatoes.
Yeah, Roy, that was a good race. They were going at it. Well, let's check out the replay. Right here, Georgie was sleeping at the light, and Russell Anderson got the first place away from him, and Papa E got the second place away from Georgie as well. But going into the second turn, Georgie got the second place back and the first place back. He was in the lead, and Russell Anderson was harassing Georgie.
Yeah, bud, you have to take advantage of that inside lane when you have it. Georgie got the first place back after he was sleeping at the wheel, and Russell Anderson was in harassment mode.
Right here, Georgie put too much power down too soon, broke the tires loose. He went from the outside lane to the inside lane, back to the outside lane, and Russell Anderson took the inside lane right there, got the pass, they collided, bumped in midair, and both kept the car straight, but Georgie went up on the curb.
Yeah, bud, that was some excellent driving by Russell Anderson. They collided right there. Somehow he kept the Mustang straight in the first place position. Amazing.
Yeah, Roy, that was some great driving by Russell Anderson to get around Georgie right there after he switched multiple lanes.
Yeah, bud, I thought both of them fellas was gonna crash after colliding in midair. You don't see that happen that often.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang won that race.
He sure did, win and got a 14.27 time.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang has 6. Numbskull in the blue vet has 5. Georgie in the Ferrari has 2. And Papa E in the black vet has 5.
Okay.
Race 4 about to go down right now.
Papa E and Russell Anderson are going at it in the front row, bud. This should be a good one.
This is only the second race series for both drivers, but they are driving like they've been down this road many a time. Let's go! Russell Anderson has the lead going down the first long straight. Papa E is in second place, just got passed up by Georgie for the second place position. Georgie is all on Russell Anderson bumper, bumped him right there, couldn't get around him. Kenny Ketchup coming out of the S-curves. Oh, Georgie wrecked and then gave up the second place position to Papa E. That's gonna be critical. Russell Anderson takes first place, Papa E takes seconds, Numbskull takes third. What a race!
Hot dang, bud. Georgie can't catch a break this race series. What's going on?
I don't know, Roy, but let's check out the replay. Russell Anderson had first place right here. Georgie passed up Papa E for the second place position. Papa E is fast. Georgie was harassing Russell Anderson, trying to get around him at all costs.
Look at Russell Anderson's car. He was crooked as a car salesman with a gambling debt. How did he keep that Mustang in the right direction?
Yeah, Roy, he did come down sideways after the jump. Georgie could have got around him if he would have stayed in an inside lane.
Yeah, bud, Georgie would have got the pass if he would have stayed in that inside lane like you said.
Yeah, right here you will see Georgie bump the back of that Mustang, came down squirrely after the jump and stayed in the back of that Mustang instead of going to the inside lane and getting the pass. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it, you just have to ride it out.
Racing is highly unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen to cost you the victory.
And right here, Georgia came into contact with the back of that Boss 302, lifted the front left tire, and that was over the curb, and then he went over the curb into the rocks.
Man, Georgie's gonna need to detail that Ferrari. Paint shop don't need to touch it up. Body shop gonna have to work on it. He's gonna need some therapy. Right there, wrecked into the rocks, man. He's been having a hard time all day.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang won that race.
He got a 13.56 time.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang has 9. Numbskull in the Blue Vet has 6. Georgie in the Ferrari has 2. Papa E in the Black Vet has 7. Race 5 about to go down right now.
We switched up the car lineup, so it's gonna be different.
Yeah, Roy, should be a good one. Let's go! Numbskull has the lead coming out of the first turn. Oh, Papa E passed him up for the first place. Georgie passed up Numbskull for the second place position. Georgie is trying to catch Papa E. He caught him, bumped the back of that Corvette, but Papa E kept the first place position. Oh, can he get around Papa E? Oh, he did get around Papa E on the outside lane. Georgie took the first place position. He got much needed points. Oh my goodness.
Hot dang, bud. Georgie got it done. He needed all these points, boy. He was behind bad.
Yeah, Roy, yes he was. Let's check out the replay. Numbskull had the first place position right here. Papa E passed him up over the rickety bridge. Numbskull got passed up by Georgie for the second place position.
Yeah, bud, I'm surprised Georgie got around Numbskull for the second place position, but he did, and he was harassing Papa E every moment after that pass.
Yeah, Georgie took the jump perfectly right there, came down with all 4 tires ready to move.
Yeah, Georgie took that jump perfectly right there. Numbskull was on Georgie's backside trying to get around him for that second place position, though, right there going into the 4th turn. Man, they were all grouped up like my cousin Paul Teeth going into that 4th turn, bud.
Right here, Georgie spun the Corvette out. You see Papa E managed to keep the Corvette in the right direction.
Georgie never left the backside of that Corvette, and Numbskull never left the backside of that Ferrari. Right there, Georgie took the outside lane. They were door to door going to the finish line, but Georgie got the first place position right there at the line, bud.
Yeah, Roy, every position was getting challenged. Even Russell Anderson was trying to take the 3rd place away from Numbskull. They ended up catching a DNF. Georgie passed up Papa E for the 1st place position. That was the race. Georgie in that Ferrari won that race.
He sure did. It was an entertaining race with a capital I. He got a 14.25 time.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang has 9. Numbskull in the Blue Vet has 6. Georgie in the Ferrari has 5. And Papa E in the Black Vet has 9.
Okay.
Race 6 about to go down right now.
We got Numbskull going against Russell Anderson in the front row. Numbskull has the pole position, but he's gonna have to work for it.
Yeah, Roy, it's gonna be a good one. Let's go! Numbskull has the lead going down the first long straight. Russell Anderson's in second place, just got passed up by Papa E. Papa E is trying to catch Numbskull. Numbskull broke out with about a 5-car lead going into the 4th turn. That 5-car lead turned at about 12. He would take first place. Russell Anderson would take second. Papa E would take 3rd. What a race.
Well, hot dang, bud. Did you see Numbskull blow out everybody?
Yeah, Roy, and that's how you capitalize on your pole position. Right here, Numbskull had the first place position. Russell Anderson was in second place, but got passed up by Papa E. Papa E was on Numbskull bumper for a quick second. I mean a quick second, because Numbskull took off. After this jump, he was gone. And Russell Anderson got around Papa E right there for the second place position. After that jump, look at there. Georgie was harassing Russell Anderson, but Russell Anderson was trying to pass Papa E and did so. Roy, I think Numbskull can take this jump better than any car I have seen. He always get a lot of air and always come down straight. Yeah, but I agree. I haven't seen many cars take that jump like Numbskull can and always come down straight. Yeah, Roy, the fact that Numbskull has a lot of speed and he can come down straight after the jump allowed him to get this big gap. It sure did. Only having speed is half the battle. You gotta take that jump. Numbskull and the blue vet won that race. He blew the doors off, and he got a 13.27 time, the best time so far. Russell Anderson in the Mustang has 11. Numbskull in the blue vet has 9. Georgie in the Ferrari has 5. Papa E in the black vet has 10. Race 7 about to go down right now. Got Russell Anderson and Georgie in the front row. Georgie needs some points bad. Let's go! Russell Anderson has the lead going down the first long straight. Georgie's in second place, just got passed up by Numbskull for the second place position. Papa E passed up Georgie for the third place position. Numbskull passed up Russell Anderson after he crashed for his first place position. He would take first place once again. Numbskull would take first place, Papa E would take second, Georgie would take third. What a race.
Hot dang, bud, that was a good race. It was multiple overtakes and it was some paint swapping, some tripping, some hair pulling, eye gouging, everything was going on.
Roy didn't get that physical. Let's not overdo it.
I don't know what you saw, but that's how I saw it.
Well, let's check out the replay and see what actually happened.
Well, let's do it then. I'm waiting on your slow butt.
Russell Anderson had the first place position. Right there, Georgie was at his door trying to challenge that position, but Numbskull got the second place away from Georgie, and then you see Papa E make the inside pass on Georgie, going into that third turn.
Yeah, bud, you see right there, Papa E got the pass on Georgie going into that third turn.
Yeah, Russell Anderson was about 3 cars out from Numbskull. Numbskull took the jump, landed perfectly once again.
Russell Anderson was out in front. Here come Numbskull. Boom! Knocked that man into that lady and put her on the hood. Check it out again.
What lady on the hood?
Right here, bumped him and boom, hit that lady. You see her right there? She popped on the hood like one of them Lowrider magazine models.
I keep telling people not to stand there to watch the races.
Boom, you definitely should not stand in that area if you gonna be watching races. That's the most dangerous place where all the pedestrians get hit.
That is true, Roy. That's where people mostly get hit. Right there, Pop E was getting harassed by Georgie. Numbskull had about a 7 or 8 car lead going to the finish line.
Sure did, he was gone.
Numbskull and the blue vet won that race,
and he got a 13.82 time.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang has 11. Numbskull in the blue vet has 12. Georgie in the Ferrari has 6. And Papa E in the black vet has 12.
We got a tie.
Race 8, the last one, about to go down right now.
Here's the scoop. Numbskull and Papa E both have 12. And Russell Anderson can still win this one.
Yeah, Roy, it should be interesting.
It sure should. Let's get it on, bud.
Let's go. Papa E has the lead going down the first long straight. Georgie is trying to get the first place and did get the first place. Russell Anderson got second. Oh, but Papa E got the second place right back from Russell Anderson. Papa E is trying to catch Georgie and did so. Can he catch him out of the S-curves? He's trying, cannot get to Georgie. Georgie would take first place. Papa E would take second. Russell Anderson would take third. What a race.
Georgie did what he was supposed to do.
Take first place when you're in pole position. Right there, Papa E had the first place position. Georgie was trying to close the distance. He did so going into this second turn. Right here, he got the lead. You see right here, Russell Anderson took second place away from Papa E, but Papa E took the second place right back going into that third turn.
Russell Anderson needed that second place position just to tie this thing up.
And Numbskull needed to score at least 2 points and hope Papa E scored none. But right here, Papa E got the second place position away from Russell Anderson.
And Georgie was out with about a 2.5 car lead coming out of that third turn, but Russell Anderson tried to spin Papa E out, but he kept the Corvette straight.
And Georgie took off with about a 6-car lead, but then Papa E closed the gap once again. Coming out of the S-curve, Georgie was trying to hold Papa E at bay and did so. That Ferrari held up, and Georgie managed to get the first place position.
Georgie had that Ferrari running because Papa E is no slouch on this big end, I can tell you that.
Nope, Roy, he's not.
I just said that, bud. Dang, get your own material.
Georgie and the Ferrari won that race. I was just saying, Roy.
Well, next time, just be saying something you thought of. He had a 14:36 time.
Russell Anderson in the Mustang has 12. Numbskull in the blue Vet has 12. Georgie in the Ferrari has 9. And Papa E in the black Vet has 14.
Okay.
Papa E in the black Vet won that race. He's been running like a boss all day long.
Sure has.
Congrats to him.
The other 3 drivers did well. It was a good race day.
Sure was, Roy. Thanks for watching DieCast Street League. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the bell for all post notifications.
It is free.
Let's go!